maxed out second gear. Oh, 50 miles an hour, what? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Danger Ranger is back. That's right, she is back. The most dangerous Ranger in the world. If you've been following along on the channel since we got this truck, you know what type of videos we've made. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Don't worry, we will be making more What Happens If videos in this truck. But in today's upload, we're going to talk about mainly 3 videos that I made in this truck and how much money they actually generated on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to talk about ad revenue. We do this from time to time on the channel. You guys seem to appreciate it when I do. I just do it to be, you know, transparent with you guys and, you know, how I earn ad revenue from the videos and so on. Now, this truck has by far been the best investment I've ever made in my life, ever. It cost me $1,000 and it's made me over $100,000 in ad revenue. The main reason I bought this truck was I had one video idea in mind, and that was, you know, what happens if you put a manual transmission in reverse while driving. Previously, I had done it in my Ford Fusion at the time, but that's a modern car. It's pretty much dummy proof. It went in reverse, but basically just put the transmission in neutral. The backup camera would pop up and so on, but nothing really happened. Now this truck, as we mentioned, is a manual. So it's a 5-speed manual. It's a Ford Ranger. It's 4-wheel drive, but mainly 2-wheel drive, or rear-wheel drive, I should say. So that was my thought. It would be very interesting to see if it actually goes in reverse while you're driving forward at like 55 miles an hour, and it did. If you guys haven't seen that video, you know, I'll link it in the description or whatever. I'll link all these videos in the description if you want to check them out. They're all epic. It was so much fun, and it's paid off. So we'll start with that video because that was the first one I did. What happens if you put a manual transmission in reverse while driving? So I uploaded it to YouTube first, and it got 3.4 million views, I think. And as you guys can see, it generated $7,700 in ad revenue. It's actually very low for 3.4 million views. I've had other videos that get those type of views, and you know, $7,700 is actually not that good. You know, I'm not standing here complaining in any ways. You know, I'm a YouTuber. I get to do stupid videos and put them on the internet and have it be my living. But yeah, $7,700 for 3.4 million views is not all that great. And that is also because these What Happens If videos, they usually don't have very good watch time because people just see the title and they just want to see what happens real quick and then get off the video. They don't sit and like watch the whole video. So that's probably the reason. But anyway, as I mentioned, I re-upload all my videos on Facebook as well. So when I uploaded this to Facebook, it did a whole lot better, at least with the views. So Facebook, they count a 3-second view on a video as a view. So it has 10 million 3-second views. It has 3 million 1-minute views. And the average watch time on that is 44 seconds. All videos on Facebook just have crappy average watch time compared to YouTube. I don't really know why that is, but that's all my videos get crappy average watch time on Facebook. But anyhow, it generated $8,500 on Facebook. So quick math here, 7,700 plus 8,500 is, well, almost what, 16,000. My math is horrible, but anyhow, the first video between YouTube and Facebook, about 13.4 million views and about 16,000 in ad revenue. Now the second video we did in the What Happens If series in the Ranger is what happens if you shift from 5th to 1st gear in a manual transmission car, of course, while you're going like 65 miles an hour. That's an extremely dumb idea. Don't try that yourself because it can be pretty unsafe. All right, we're gonna stay in 4th gear. We're doing 65 first. Anyhow, I did it, and that video got 2.4 million views on YouTube, and it generated $10,000 in ad revenue. Now, when I re-uploaded that on Facebook, it got, what was it? 12.8 million 3-second views and 4.1 million 1-minute views, and it generated $12,942. So all in all, 23 grand in ad revenue so far for what happens if you shift from 5th to 1st gear while going 65 miles an hour. And the third video that we did that, you know, was really the biggest one was what happens if you put vodka in your gas tank. So long story short, I put a gallon of vodka in the gas tank. First we did Tito's, and then you know, I drove all the way home. It was driving just fine, so we bought some more, put some Bennett's vodka in there. The truck just kept running like a champ. It was awesome. I don't know if there might still be some vodka in there. I haven't driven it in so many years. No, you know what? Because we put Red Bull in the gas tank after that, and then the fuel pump got all messed up, so we needed a new fuel pump and stuff. So the vodka's probably still not there. But anyway, that video did really well on YouTube. It got 3.5 million views so far. And as you guys can see, it generated over $30,000 in ad revenue. But however, that was no match for what it was going to do on Facebook. Facebook seems to love these what happens if videos, by the way. The videos do usually get more views on Facebook than they do on YouTube. So on Facebook, at the moment, because it's still getting views, at the moment it has 21.4 million views, 3-second views. So that could be between 3 seconds and 59 seconds. When the view goes over 1 minute, it's got 6.3 million views. Average watch time is 1 minute and 13 seconds. And it generated a whopping $41,000 in ad revenue. So just the vodka video in itself, between YouTube and Facebook, generated over $71,000 in ad revenue. So if we add those up, it's more than 100 grand. I think it's 110 or 112,000. I'll put it up on the screen here as I'm editing and doing the math. But yeah, there we have it. My $1,000 beater 1994 Ford Ranger that I bought for a specific purpose to do these what happens if videos has been a cash cow, and it's by far the best investment I've ever made in my life. Yeah, I mean, 100-fold and more in return on this piece of junk truck. It's not junk. I mean, it's freaking royalty on the channel, really. But you know, I mean, look at it. I love this truck, though. I love it. We're gonna make more fun videos, but at least now you guys know how I turned $1,000 into $100,000. Actually, more than $100,000. But yeah, by far the best investment I've ever made, and I'm no investment guru by any stretch of the imagination at all. I mean, I have some money in crypto and a couple stocks here and there, but it doesn't even come close to what this thing has generated. But there it is. We're not gonna babble on for too much longer in today's video. Leave suggestions in the comments below of what other type of what happens if videos you guys want to see in the Danger Ranger. And as a bonus, we're going to talk about, you know, the best video ad revenue wise I've ever uploaded on the channel, and that was not in this hoopty right here. It was in hoopty number 1, our 98, I think it was. What the hell was it? It was a Chevy, at least. You guys probably remember. We did a video in that car called What Happens If You Put Brake Fluid in Your Gas Tank. That was pretty much the only one I did in that car that went viral. So that has over 8 million views, I think it is, and has generated $75,000 from one video on YouTube. There's no single video alone that I've done in the Danger Ranger here that comes close to that video. And you know, I don't make these type of videos to brag or anything like that, because out of like the hundreds of videos that I've uploaded on my channel, I think it's over 700, you know, there's only a few select videos that actually make this kind of money, because usually they don't. I make between like $500 and $1,000 per video, so nothing comes close to these type of uploads. So in no way am I trying to stand here and sound like some kind of millionaire, because I'm not. The 100 grand that, you know, came out of this truck here in ad revenue has been reinvested in the channel. That money's gone, so we got to make some more videos now. But you guys get the point. I mean, I don't make this type of money and just put it in my pocket. It costs a lot of money to run a channel like this. Maybe not when I'm making videos in this, you know, cheap car here, but the money has gone into, you know, Audi R8s and Ferraris and all the other cars that we have or had on the channel. Let me know what you guys think of this video right here and what other type of videos you want to see of the Danger Ranger, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Now, if you're stopping by the channel for the first time and you haven't already and you want to, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the Danger Ranger. Bye-bye.